I'm back. Rhodes Rants on Star Wars. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Join the Rhodes Squadron. Today, let's talk about some leaked character photos from Star Wars Episode 9. And I found these photos to be kind of interesting. It gives you some insight into what these characters will look like in Star Wars Episode 9. And we will not go over all of them, but we will go over the ones that I think have the most interest. Okay, let's start with the fact that there are a very nice array of new aliens that look like they are coming to us in Star Wars Episode 9. I love that. I feel like the new Star Wars has been lacking on aliens and introducing new aliens. As we know, the original trilogy was fantastic at this. Hell, we got introduced to a million just in one scene in the cantina. Now, let's zero in on specific actors and characters. As we look at this chart, we can see the C, which is Richard E. Grant as a First Order, looks like officer. Something in the vein of what Hux would be, general, maybe in black. I believe what you're going to see is Richard E. Grant deliver a monstrously badass First Order officer in this movie. Since Hux has been castrated by way of Rian Johnson in The Last Jedi, Richard E. Grant is about to come in swinging a bat. I like the character on picture D. Looks like a Resistance fighter that has some shades of the old school Rebel troopers, which I find kind of cool with the helmet. E is Dominic Monaghan, dressed like a Resistance fighter and or a side guy exploring for the Lost Ark for Indiana Jones. Kind of interesting there. I find F to be rather interesting. F looks awfully, possibly close to something we might see from the Knights of Ren. I don't know if they're all supposed to be in black. In the flash sequence in The Force Awakens, you could not really tell for sure what their outfits are, as it was dark and raining. Now, let's zero in on Kylo Ren. We see the helmet with the red flex seal basically holding the helmet back together. It's a little odd that they went that route. I mean, he gives the helmet a sort of a wore-down, battle-hardened feel. I give it that. But we don't think Kylo could just have a new helmet made? That's a little weird to me. It's nice to see him with the helmet and the cloak back on, looking like the intimidating Kylo we were introduced to in The Force Awakens. Then we see Poe, also in his Indiana Jones search for the Crystal Skull attire. It's a cool look, I guess. You know, it's nothing special, but I mean, it's fine as a Resistance soldier. I find character N to be interesting. He looks menacing. He looks evil. Maybe he is a Knight of Ren. So I find that to be interesting. Now, let's zero in on one Rey, who looks like Padme in her Battle of Geonosis gear. For the record, I don't love this. I think they should give her something that is more her own and let her own it instead of ripping off Padme. And now to the one that I noticed some pushback on, and I guess I don't understand why. Billy D. Williams, Lando, dressed in gear a la Solo: A Star Wars Story. I've got no issues with this whatsoever. I guess I don't understand the pushback on it. The character is introduced this way in a younger version to us, and he shows up wearing a very similar outfit in this movie. I've got no issues with this whatsoever. So, I don't know. I mean, no, it's not the outfit from The Empire Strikes Back. And he's no longer General Calrissian, so he's not going to be wearing a military outfit like he was in Return of the Jedi. So, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with Lando's look. I've got no issues with it. Again, I love the fact that there are some new aliens on here. And I would guess picture B that we saw earlier of the little droid is going to be BB-8's little sidekick. All right, Road Squadron, you tell me what you think in the comments of the new character photos from Star Wars Episode 9. The most interesting to me being Richard E. Grant, as well as the two menacing-looking fellas holding staffs that I hope are members of the Knights of Ren. Other takeaways, Lando's costume doesn't bother me. Why doesn't Kylo have a new helmet? And why in the hell is Rey dressed like Padme? Yikes. So, anyway. Oh well, she's a character I don't care about anyway. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.